Hello everyone, Rowan Mithril here once again, and you might notice something's a little different. Yes, we're moving on to the next game, but it's not Mega Man 4 yet. No, we're playing a fairly rare one that was only released outside of the US for the Sega Genesis. And it all starts here with Dr. Light giving a lecture on the complex inner workings of Mega Man, his finest creation ever. Do pay attention, there will be a quiz later. Behold, as Mega Man wakes up, and apparently causes an immediate power surge. Drama, suspense, the million eyes of Sumaru. What does it all mean? What could it be? It's... No, actually, it's just a bloody great cast shot. That's a lot of people. We're moving on to the Wily Wars, specifically one part of it. You see, this game was mainly a compilation of the first 3 games. No particular reason to go through all that again, thanks. But once you complete the 3, it opens Wily Tower, a special minigame with 3 new stages and 3 new bosses. That's what we're interested in, so let's go for it. But first, a special intro from our dear friend Dr. Wily. Yeah, you'll just have to imagine the Wily voice. I've never really been able to do a good one. I've tried. Does love those wild eyebrow movements, though. Does that the entire bloody intro. Dude must have some serious forehead muscles. And bad jokes abound. Yeah, let's move on, shall we? So here's our new stage select screen. We shall be starting with Hyperstorm H. Now, a lot of people want to attribute the H in his name to the term hog, which admittedly does make sense, but that's not quite where it really comes from. He was based on a character, Zhu Baji, from the Chinese novel Journey to the West. He was a very piggish character, both in looks and personality. The Japanese reading of that name, however, is Cho Hakai, and it's the Hakai where he gets the H. Now here we have to select 8 weapons and 3 utility items from the first 3 games. I won't be using any of them, but Dr. Light doesn't let you progress until you actually select them. For your own good, I suppose. Now the enemies in this stage, and in fact the other 2 stages, probably won't be too surprising. They're pretty much just a mashup of all the enemies from the first 3 games. However, there were some enemies that were unique to the Wily stages, which I didn't do videos for, so those might crop up and surprise us. We shall see. Hyperstorm H is the brawn of his group, so he likes to have a lot of burly enemies in his stage, such as these Hammer Joes, which laughably are suddenly smaller than Mega Man. As for the group that he's part of, I kid you not, in canon it's referred to as the Genesis Unit. Yeah, nice joke there, Capcom. Classy. I keep wanting to call these things Hammer Brothers. Note that is not an open invite for me to play Mario ROM hacks. I've seen some of those and I don't have the patience for that, really. This is bad enough. So yeah, up here we have a bug infestation. Ants. Lots of them. Against your better judgment, you really want to leave these things alive. So long as there's still an ant on the screen, the particular pipe that it came from can't produce another. So if you go shooting too many of them, it's likely that a pipe will drop an ant right on your head. And now Bouncer is back, and he still hasn't learned to find a better point to attack me from. Ah, satisfaction. Needle Harry, on the other hand, yeah, I still don't really want to deal with you. Things are a little precarious here, and crazy cannons. You just want to get by the bullets as best you can. Now here we do have an enemy that was unique to the Wily stages, the Junk Golem. When it appears, it'll throw junk cubes at you. The nasty thing is it does kind of glitch a little bit. It counts it as throwing a junk cube at you even if the cube fell onto the screen after you killed off the Junk Golem. You'll see it in the outtakes. It's quite annoying. So here we have Hyperstorm H. He's a big boy. He gets 2 life bars all to himself. However, don't be intimidated. This fight is actually fairly easy. The fight takes place in definitive phases as far as his attacks. First he tries to suck you toward him, then he tries to blow you into the non-fatal spikes in the wall. He shoots slowly at you while blowing against you. And in the final phase, he slowly jumps across the screen, producing mitts as he goes. Whoa, that was close. Okay, halfway down. And now he just repeats the same set of attacks from the other side. One thing of note is even though he actually does shake the screen, it doesn't have the Gutsman effect of stalling you or anything like that. And there we go. He's bacon! So yeah, now you get to save your game if you want. I suppose I will go ahead and do that. So, 1 down, 2 to go. Hyperstorm H is gone. So yeah, this stage actually wasn't so bad, really. There were, of course, some trouble spots, and I'm going to continue to keep looking at those, so here we go.
Wow! If you're hungry for a hunk of fat and juicy meat, eat my buddy Pumbaa here because he has a treat. Coming down a dime on a tasty swine, all you have to do is get in line. Ah, you ate it? Yup, yup, yup. Oh, some bacon? Yup, yup, yup. He's a big pig. Yup, yup. You can be a big pig, too.
Those might show up and surprise us, but we'll see. Oh, wow. In fact, I don't think there are any truly unique enemies other than the bosses in this. Nice slide. Now here we do have a Wily specific enemy. Oh! How do you throw that after you're gone? It's best to let them live though so you have time to get by them. Counterintuitive as that might seem. Oh! And somehow it can even throw the cubes after it's already dead like that. Satisfaction. Now that Needle Harry, on the other hand, yeah, I'm not... Ow! Stabbity. This Needle Harry, on the other hand, yeah, I'm not going to be messing with you. Well, that was clumsy. Also, you notice when he lands... Oh! No! I can't believe that. Oh, darn it! Right, this has absolutely nothing to do with the stage we just played. I just want to prove that I'm not crazy. This is the epic parachute dodge that I was talking about when I was doing the real Shadow Man stage. It can be done, just not in the NES version. So then, our first Genesis stage down. Hyperstorm H is out of the running. And this stage really wasn't so bad either. Good intro to this series. Yes, Hyperstorm H I only give a 1 out of 10. The stage itself really isn't difficult at all. The only thing that can really catch you off guard sometimes are the junk golems and also that needle press if you don't expect it. The boss himself, Hyperstorm H, that was really incredibly easy. If you just pay attention, he doesn't stand a chance against you, even only armed with a Mega Buster. So, yeah, this one was really quite easy, pretty fun, but pretty basic, too. The other two, I'm sure, will be a bigger challenge. So with that, Hyperstorm H is down. Next, we move on to Mega Water S. So, see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. And until next time, fare thee well.